I'm Tim Dowd, and this is The Take. Today I'm here with Sergio Gusella, an illustrator here, and we have a lot of his works here out in display. You have a very unique kind of, is this a watercolor style?
Yeah. It's pencil, ink, and then watercolor. I've been trying to just do all handed, so I don't like much Photoshop, and I just feel as the thing in Photoshop, it just feel kind of like it loses the connection with the artwork. So I think it's better for me to just do all with, being able to accomplish all the artwork with my hands. I just enjoy that process.
Do you ever work with any other kind of collaborators, inkers, the traditional?
Recently, no. I'm actually just starting with the business. So I've been doing a lot of storyboards, a lot of freelance for bands, cover for bands. So pretty much I'm working on myself and try to work it on myself. I enjoy more the process of just doing myself. And I'm working right now with 2 comic books and try to do all the artwork by myself too, which I enjoy the process better.
And in those comic books, it's the watercolor as well?
It's penciled and inked and watercolored. One of them I just decided to give the first one I'm working in process, try to get with IDW. Try to keep it in black and white, but the second one, it's about werewolves and vampires. I try to watercolor the whole thing.
Now I've seen black and white, I've seen grayscale, and I've seen color, but I've never seen anyone do a watercolor illustration before. What exactly led you to do this? Was there anything you were inspired by, or?
Well, one of my great inspirations, I love Alex Ross' artwork, and he watercolor. He does completely full watercolor the whole thing. But what I like the best is just being able to, because right now, basically comic book has always been someone penciling, someone inking, and someone doing the coloring. And I just felt if I can't accomplish all those 3 things, especially because comic book, it's people don't understand how complex it is and how tough it is for artists, because one of the main things is that it really doesn't pay well, and it's really hard. Most of the artists that are working for DC and Marvel Comics, they don't make much money, and if you can't accomplish the penciling and the inking and coloring all by yourself, that's plus on your bank account, because in the end I love doing my art, but I need to pay my bills, and you need, if you can do all those things by yourself, it just helps a lot more. It's a struggle for every artist around here, and that's what I think is it's essential that I wish everyone would know that, how hard it is for everyone right here, their lifestyle as an artist, even the big guys, how hard it is for them, and I wish people do have that sense of appreciation. That's one of the reasons I love so much the Comic-Con. You see that people give the respect back, that all the hard work and all the starvation and all the toughness, the hard time that you go through as an artist,
Great. Like you said, you're kind of just starting out in the business.
I've been pushing. I'm 29 right now. I've been pushing since I was 22, 23, but only right now I'm starting to break into the illustration. I'm not even gonna say comic book, so it's kind of like starting to see some people notice my existence, which is a sign of, it's a positive sign. I feel, so yeah.
But what I mean by that is, so you're fairly young. You have a very good, I think, probably a very accurate perspective on how things are right now. So what would you advise anyone who would like to follow in your footsteps, who would like to do illustrations and maybe even work with the watercolors?
I think that if anyone, the major thing, don't follow my footsteps. My footsteps are not the best but I would say, I think that, if basically what I feel is that doesn't matter if you're an actor, a director, whatever it is to arts. I think that especially right now, because the way the economy is, because the way the business is, because the amount of money that's involved into it, you gotta really love what you're doing, because if you don't, it's gonna drive you crazy. So you gotta really have a passion for it, otherwise you're gonna end up like Van Gogh shooting yourself in the head. I'm sorry saying that, but it's that intense, it's like, it's really drains a lot of energy from you, so you gotta really love, and I love doing it. So for me, I don't feel that pressure, even though it's tough, but I don't feel that pressure because I love what I'm doing. I enjoy that. I'm enjoying being here. I enjoy all that hard time, but it's fun. It's fun for me.
We enjoy having you here on the show. Thank you very much for the interview. I really appreciate you.
What's your name?
Tim Dowd.
Tim. Okay.
Nice to meet you. I'm Tim Dowd. This is Sergio Gusella, and this is The Take.